everybody! Today we are doing a little bit of a deep dive into my record collection, and I'm gonna be showing you every single one of my picture disc records. A picture disc record, if you don't know, is different from a standard vinyl record pressing that's just like maybe one color or like a splatter of different colors. A picture disc, it's basically a vinyl record with a picture smushed into it, is how it works, I think. Maybe. I don't know. But if you've seen any, and I mean any, of my previous record content, then you've probably heard me ramble on and on and on and on and on about how much I love a picture disc. I love them so much. And today I'm not gonna hold myself back. I'm gonna let myself ramble as much as I fucking want to, and I'm gonna talk about these records because these are my favorite types of pressings. I get some questions sometimes that are like, why do you like them so much? One thing I love about record collecting, I love being able to see album artwork up close and like in a big scale. I love that. This is just like the next level of that, is having the photo or album cover or whatever on the actual disc. I think it's cool, okay? And it's different from just having like a solid color pressing. I didn't realize how many of these I had. Can I pick up this stack? This is how many I have, so that's what we're gonna be going through today. First, I want to start out with the few picture discs that I have pre-ordered right now. My latest pre-order is the Wicked movie soundtrack. I pre-ordered the picture disc, and I am so excited. This album cover, oh my god, it eats so hard, it's so beautiful. And then I also pre-ordered the Careless Whisper EP by George Michael. I love George Michael. You'll see I have a lot of Wham in here today, but like Careless Whisper is absolutely 100% at least top 10 songs ever made. Like, you're kidding. And I don't think I actually have any George Michael specific picture discs. I only have Wham, so I'm very excited to add her to the collection. And then the last pre-order I have is the 5 Seconds of Summer self-titled picture disc for the 10-year anniversary. I have been waiting for them to repress this for so long. The original pressing that they have of this, that is a picture disc, she's very expensive. And I'm not in the market for that right now. So when they repressed it for the 10-year anniversary, I had to pick it up. I had to cop. Even though I pre-ordered her the longest ago, she's coming in like December. So I'm a little upset about that I won't get to have her for some time, but it's fine. I'll wait. It's worth it. Okay, let's move into the physical records I have here today that are in my collection currently. Hey everybody, just wanted to cut in here because somehow when I was compiling all my picture discs for this video, I forgot to include one. That would be Yours Truly by Ariana Grande. I don't know how I left this one out. Of course, it's a picture disc and it's like her silhouette. This was released for the 10-year anniversary of this album. But yeah, I just wanted to cut in here and quickly just talk about her so you didn't think I forgot about her, because how could I forget about my girl, my day one? Okay, now that I'm done with that, let's get back into the video. Starting off strong, we have the One Direction picture disc. I think technically this is my first picture disc record ever. A lot of the One Direction records were some of the first in my collection because I was like, oh, obviously if I'm gonna start collecting records, I gotta get my favorite albums on vinyl. Hello? And so in the search to get like Made in the AM and 4, I came across her and I got it for like $7 online. I don't know if they're like super expensive or anything right now, but I do know that it's like kind of sought after. It's Midnight Memories, the song, and then on the B side is Rock Me Live. It's so funny, and for some reason they did this photo shoot where they're all dressed up. I don't know why, but I love it. I love it so much. Still can't believe this is the only Midnight Memories pressing we have. That's so sad. That is so sad. When I bought this, I didn't know, but this was actually a Record Store Day release in 2014. That was cool of them to do. Oh, and the Rock Me Live is actually from This Is Us, the movie, so. The other 7-inch picture disc I have is Niall Horan's Meltdown. That's the jacket right there, and then I'll just take it out for you because it's beautiful. Side A, oh my god, he's gorgeous. And then on the B side, it's just clouds. And I don't know if there's anything actually on here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything pressed on the B side. I really want to get the Heaven 7-inch. I think that'd be so cute to have. And I regret not buying it when it first released. I don't know why I didn't do that. Let's go into my 12-inch picture discs, and we'll start with the most recent picture disc I've added to my collection. All thanks to one of my besties who gave this to me for my birthday last week. She was like, it's kind of random, but like, also you needed it. And I was like, no, absolutely, you're correct. So she got me Olivia Rodrigo's Sour on the picture disc. The only copy of Sour that I have is the Target alternative cover. And while I do love the alternate cover. This cover is so iconic that having it on a picture disc was just like, duh, like I needed it. So here she is. She's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with Olivia Rodrigo. I'm so excited for her Netflix concert thing to come out. Like, that's gonna be everything to me, especially since I didn't get to go to her concert. I love this woman so much. I love her. And I might be going as her for Halloween. Ooh, I mentioned that in a previous video, but I'm gonna say it again because I'm very excited. This was released for the 2-year anniversary of Sour back in 2023. That was literally last year. Back in 2023. That was a year ago. Ooh, okay. Next we have Walls by Louis Tomlinson. I know it's slanted right now, but the jacket is supposed to line up with the photo. This is an HMV exclusive that they released for the 100th anniversary of HMV. Discogs told me that there were only 1,500 copies of this made, so that's very exciting. This is actually my only copy of Walls, which is crazy. I need to get like a standard pressing of it. Okay, more Louis Tomlinson. Next we have Faith in the Future. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see this pressing super well because it's kind of dark, but I love the black and red vibes that he went with for this album, and it's the same photo on the other side. Love this album to death. Quickly became my favorite Louis Tomlinson album, and yeah, there are only 2 to choose from, but like this one is just superior. If you're curious on how I store my picture discs, sometimes picture discs will come in this PVC sleeve, which is not good for the record. Since this is like plastic, it will rev up against it. It causes a lot of static, and then if it's left in there for too long, it can kind of like stick to the record. I've had that happen. If I were to just put this PVC sleeve and the disc in an outer sleeve, it would be super flimsy. So I bought these cardboard 12 by 12 inserts, and I put them like in between the PVC sleeve and the disc inside of an inner sleeve, and then I put that all in an outer sleeve, and it's pretty sturdy. So if you're wondering what to do, I highly recommend doing this. I think I have the exact cardboard I use linked on my Amazon storefront, which is always linked down below if you want to go check that out. I think it's a really good hack. Okay, and then the last Louis Tomlinson one I have is Louis Tomlinson Live. I recently unboxed this, right? Yeah, I unboxed this in a haul recently. This thing is heavy. I think there are like 4 discs or 2. Oh, they're 2, but they're both 180 gram. I was like, why is this so heavy for 2 discs? Because they're 180 gram. But this is the photo. It's literally the album cover. So slay. Love it. Next we have The Top by The Cure. This is a Record Store Day 2024 release. This was an impulse purchase at Record Store Day this year. When I say, you know, a picture disc hates to see me coming, they really do, because like I didn't need this, but because it's a picture disc, I bought it anyways. But this was released for the 40th anniversary of this album. Love The Cure. It's cool. I mean, I wouldn't buy it again, you know. If this wasn't in my collection, I wouldn't be like going after it like I need it. But still cool to have. Record Store Day Black Friday is coming up next month. I feel like I haven't talked about it at all, and like since I make vinyl content, I feel like I should have talked about it by now, but I've been a little busy. Record Store Day Black Friday is basically just the same as Record Store Day, except on a smaller scale. And it takes place on Black Friday, which is November 29th this year. I'll have a link to the list so you can see what records are getting released, and I will be filming it just like I did for Record Store Day this year, so keep an eye out for that. Moving on, let's get into some Casey Musgraves, because this woman loves to release a picture disc. First up we have Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves. This is the Target exclusive. I love this one because when you put it on the turntable and spin it, it literally looks like she's spinning in a circle. Released in 2019, Target exclusive. It's got like a rainbow background. So cute. For a Target release, I would say that one is pretty good. This one though, this one is gorge. This is also Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive, and it's like gold. I don't know. It's so stunning. Again, it came in one of those stupid PVC sleeves, so I've got cardboard in here also. There she is. The last Casey Musgraves one I have is Deeper Well, her newest album, which unfortunately when I listened to it, I liked it. Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but like I have not gone back to it, and I really thought I was going to be eating it up, especially for fall, but no, I haven't listened to it like at all. I was starting to put together my list for my top 10 albums of the year, and I was like, I want to include her, but also this album just really did not hit compared to not only her previous albums, but also everything else that was released this year. But I still am glad I got it on vinyl, because there are good songs on here. I just don't find myself choosing to listen to it over other things. This is the Cardinal picture disc, and I just think this is so beautiful. It's like hand-drawn almost, and I'm so glad that she released it with the album cover instead of just putting it in one of those PVC sleeves. I don't know why I left it in the jacket, but it is in an inner sleeve. It seems really inconvenient. I'll probably fix that. But we have Zeros by Declan McKenna. My man, my man, my man. I love this man to death. His music is always gonna hit for me. I need to see him open for Sabrina. I need to be there to support him because those girls are not gonna understand him the way that I understand him, you know what I mean? Can we make it happen? I need to see Declan McKenna opening for Sabrina Carpenter on tour. Let me be there. I'm a real one. I should be there. I need to be front row screaming to my indie king's new music. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is Zeros by Declan McKenna. Damn. This was an indie exclusive. I bought this off Discogs. Here's the back of the jacket. I love this album so much. I love it. You better believe. It's so good. And then I also have his new album, What Happened to the Beach, again by Declan McKenna. I am obsessed with this album cover. This one also came with a signed insert. Got it off his web store. It's a cow print picture disc that I thought was so fun. But I love this album so much. This is just, oh my god, it's so good. Guys, I need to hear it live. I haven't heard this album live yet. That sucks. I need to go see it live. I need to see it live. What's next? What's next? This is my first ever 12-inch picture disc. It's Make It Big by Wham. Clearly she's dated. Like, this girl is old, but I cleaned her up and she's good as new. This is so 80s, you know what I mean? Like, they just look like they're from the 80s because they are. I think I got it off eBay, maybe? Paid way too much for it, but this was like when I was first getting into collecting and like buying secondhand, so I like heavily overpaid for this. But it's okay. They have so many picture discs. Wham had so many that they released, and I am slowly trying to get as many as I possibly can because I love Wham. Next, another from Wham. We have the singles Echoes from the Edge of Heaven. Here she is. This was released last year, and it's got a picture disc and a zoetrope. So here's this side. It's a photo of them. I'm not gonna lie, the graphic design for this is really ugly, but it's okay because this side, oh, that's so slay. The silhouettes of them, oh yeah. This is the zoetrope disc. Zoetropes are really cool, but like, looking at it just like this, like, it's like, okay, who cares? But if you look up close, it's frames from their music videos. And then on the other side, we have more frames from music videos. Echoes from the Edge of Heaven, there she is. All right, next we have Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet. I love her so much. Her and Olivia Rodrigo, I don't care that they have whatever the fake beef they've got, but I love them both so much. And this photo is so stunning. So this is side A, and then side B is like kiss marks with lipstick, which is like her current icon or motif or whatnot. Oh my god. And I am very tempted to buy the other picture disc of this album. I don't need it though, but oh, I want it. Oh, I want it real bad. I'm not currently in the financial position to be buying records I don't need or records I already have, so probably not gonna get it right now, but maybe I will eventually. This album, I cannot stop listening to it. Every single song is a hit. Even the ones that I kind of don't really like that much, I can't get out of my head. I love them. All right, we're getting down to the last two. This one is interesting. This is Melanie Martinez K through 12. Here's the picture disc. It's like the picture of the school. And this is the B-side. The reason why I said this was interesting is because it randomly got pressed and released on her web store and then like disappeared. I don't know if they sold out immediately, didn't mean to release it or what, but like I couldn't find any evidence that this thing existed on her website after I bought it. It was so random. I've been waiting to get my hands on this record, so when I saw the picture disc, didn't think twice about it, bought it. Last up we have one of my favorite picture discs because it was one that I didn't think I was gonna be able to get because it was kind of expensive, but I got it for such a good deal on eBay. And that would be Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic by the Sundays. This is one of my all-time favorite albums. Here's the hype sticker. You can like barely see it because it blends in. There she is. It's like the fossil print. Side A and side B are the same. This was a Rough Trade exclusive, and I'm so happy. I love this thing so much. Genuinely a prized possession. If I were to have to rank my favorite pressings in my collection, this is top 5 for sure. But yeah, those were all my picture disc records. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe down below for more videos from me. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye!